Okay.
Good, we're up. Good evening, everyone. This is Chief Gailey, once again from the Homestead Corps. This Saturday, and you'll notice there aren't too many people here. It's only Apprentice Kisselnicki and I, and he's operating the camera. This was our production practice where we're building the set for our upcoming series of shows. I'm standing inside our puppet stage, which is, as you can see, the structure of it's mostly complete. We have some decorating to do, a couple of this, a couple of that, and it's come along very nicely. It's nice and secure. We're also planning on going to parks this year, and so we wanted to have a puppet stage that kids could kick and could get beat up and hit with soccer balls, and we think that this one's going to do very nicely for that. One part that is missing is there's a large bar that goes around the top of it in the back, which a black curtain falls down behind. So the wood part is the main frame here just to keep everything up, and the curtain will finish it all off. But we're not going to put the curtain up before we have it painted. Over here we have something else, which is another thing for our set. Some of you who are familiar with what we do may know that we pretend that our show is on a riverboat. And so we have devised these pillars, and depending on the size of the stage, there'll be 3 to 5 of these guys on the stage. And when they're finished, they'll be painted white. Behind them will be a backdrop of a river, and so it'll give the impression that you're standing looking out over the bow of a riverboat, which we think is a really kind of neat thing. A couple of other things. Some of you may have seen these things laying around during practices when, these are my old clown notebooks. This one here happens to be from my last clown troupe where I was, when I was doing this for a living. And this has all the little secrets of clowning and all kinds of other little things. We've had a few people emailing us asking when a clown brigade was coming to their division. Obviously, I have no idea. I'm not in charge of that. But the Bible tells us to prepare for rain and prepare your fields and so on and so forth. And so what we've decided to do is we've actually started a committee which is taking all of this, my nonsense that I'm teaching out of now, and we're putting it into a neat little instruction booklet here, which has everything that you need to know about clowning, our mission statement, the articles of war, the brigade ranks, all kinds. Look, we've got like little colored pictures and everything. We have cartoons that we drew on the computer. This is cool stuff. This is our little uniforms and everything. I'm really impressed with this, which incidentally, working on this particular little guy right here is myself, Apprentice Kisselnicki, and Apprentice Arison are both working on our writing committee. Also, someone who wanted to volunteer was Apprentice Spiegel, but her work schedule has not permitted her to. My wife has, of course, put in her 2 cents, telling me what I'm messing up, but, well, that's why I married her, so she could tell me what to do with myself. One last thing that I wanted to mention, since we don't have all of the rules and everything quite in place yet, for the proficiencies, which are how we decide who advances to what rank, some of the proficiencies, when people come into the brigade, when they have shown that they already know everything in a proficiency, I've just been giving them the proficiency, sort of like when a new kid comes into a Boy Scout troop from another troop somewhere else, you kind of fix him on all the badges that he should have and so on and so forth. And so just wanted to, on these little addresses, I wanted to announce the progress of our particular apprentices. And this week, because of his work on our set and his clear skills in carpentry, we're going to give Apprentice Kisselnicki the carpentry proficiency, which we do not have a cool name for. It is just the carpentry proficiency. Some of our other proficiencies have really cool names, but that one doesn't. So, sorry, Apprentice Kisselnicki, but that's your first proficiency, and you'll be. There, he's giving you a thumbs up there. He's happy about that. He's overwhelmed. That makes you a senior apprentice clown. Congratulations. And well, from Homestead, I'll be signing off. Thank you all very much. God bless. And I hope to hear from you. Send us an email.